Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mings, and I was about to go live with the Fire Emblem Pick My Edits, but then I was informed that news about Fire Emblem 16 just hit, so I can't stream knowing there's Fire Emblem 16 news, obviously. So yeah, I know Mecha beat me to it, I already made a video. I just got home, so I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, but let's read through the news, shall we? Let's see what we can, see what it has to say. So, new Fire Emblem, 3 Houses character, and gameplay details. It's gonna be like a very raw video. I'm just gonna upload the entire thing to my channel immediately. Alright, so this week, so can you guys see what I can see? I'll need to do this, I think. Yeah, there we go. This week's issue of Famitsu has an update on Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the magazine, the latest details on the game's characters and gameplay systems are shared. Okay. Let's see. Here's the full roundup. Protagonists. Blytheless. You originally work as a mercenary, but your talents get noticed, so you become a teacher in academy. Okay, we knew this already. Your mom already passed away. Well, gee, it's Fire Emblem. So you live with your dad, who was leader of the Knights of Seros, and now leads a mercenary band. We all know he's gonna die. Geralt. A legendary being, who is also said to be the strongest knight in history, was summoned to Garrukmak Monastery together with the protagonist, which makes him return to the knights once again. Oh my god, this guy couldn't be any more dead. This guy could not be any more dead. Like, strongest knight, like, he's literally Grail. He even looks like Grail. Like, he could not... This guy is so dead. Like, literally. Like, this is how you write a character that is going to die within the first 5 minutes of the game. Geralt even sounds like Grail. He even sounds like Grail in the way you pronounce his name. Like, I'm fine with them taking inspiration from earlier games, but this is a little bit too much, almost. And then we have Sothis, a mysterious girl who looks young, but speaks in an old manner. Oh, she's not young, guys. She saves the protag. Nice shortening there. At the Fateful Night. She normally doesn't show herself up, and she speaks with telepathy into your head. Okay. So no one except you notice her, so we're crazy, pretty much. She almost lost the memory of her true self. Okay. I don't know what that means. She also lost the memory of her true self? I don't get it. I don't understand what they mean by that. Edelgard, my waifu. Princess of the Adrestian Empire, who has been... You guys want me to make this a little bit bigger? I can make it a little bit bigger. There you go. Princess of the Adrestian Empire, who has been promised the position of next Empress. A talented woman who has a cold and noble atmosphere. I like it. Adrestian Empire has the longest history. Many people there are more skilled in magic than weapons. Okay. For those of you just tuned in, I'm just reading the new FE16 news. Because it just hit, and I can't stream knowing that there's FE16 news out there. Dimitri. Let's see. An eloquent youth who has some good manners, and embodied chivalry, but he somehow holds a shadow. Oh no, a dark past. Is he gonna be the edgy of the three? I think he's gonna be the edgy guy of the three. Perhaps because the Holy Kingdom of Fargus is known for its knights, many of the students there are good at using spears. Makes sense. Claude, a friendly youth whose smile fits him well, although he doesn't seem like thinking of things too deeply. He has a sharp insight. Compared to the other classes, Golden Deer has more commoner students. Many of them are also good at using bows. Conqueror Blade, go away. No ads on my video. I only want my own ads on my videos. Can make it a little bit bigger, maybe. There you go. Alright, so that's called gameplay. This is what we all want to see, right? I'm an archer. Game is confirmed having a time rewind system. Well, okay, Goose predicted it. Makes sense. We kind of see it in the trailer. This made possible by Sothis' ability to turn back time. Okay, so Sothis is literally going to be our Turnwheel. The system is similar to Fire Emblem Echoes, where you can rewind per movement, but the amount of usage allowed is also limited. Okay, so they're basically reusing the Turnwheel mechanic, which I am completely fine with. I'm completely fine with that. Terrain effects. Other than determining movement costs and evasion rates, some spots may have gimmicks such as healing HP, or even warp a character to another spot. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna have semi-dragon veins return? Interesting. Okay, nice. Wait, other than determining movement cost and evasion rates, some spots may have gimmicks such as healing HP or even warp a character to another spot. Okay. It sounds like Dragon Veins to me. That's what it sounds like. When the game is just booted, there will be choices for normal, hard difficulty, and casual. No! Please! We need more than 2 difficulties. Normal and hard is not... This is one of my main issues with Echoes. And the reason why I dislike this, by the way, is because I think that most Fire Emblem games on normal are too easy, so I prefer to start on hard. I feel like when a Fire Emblem game has normal, hard, and lunatic, I feel like hard is just perfect for a veteran who's playing the game for the first time. Because normal will be very easy. It will be catered towards new players, whereas hard mode tends to be catered towards veterans, but still people who haven't played the game before. So in Echoes, I started on hard, and I thought that was a decent challenge, but I really hope there's a lunatic mode to unlock, because I feel like one of the things that really annoyed me with Echoes is that hard was like the hardest thing. There wasn't anything beyond that. There was like the Blitz achievement, but that's not really the same thing. Yeah. I really don't like this. They need more than normal hard. It's not enough. Honestly, I think like easy normal hard lunatic. Class change now uses a qualification exam system. Characters that spend exam passes and the chances of passing improves with correct skill ranks. Yeah, that makes sense. Not a big fan of a chance to fail, honestly. That sounds annoying as fuck. Like, what happens if you fail? You just don't get to reclass? You have to wait until the next map? That sounds like it can really fuck you over if you have a very important strat in mind. Once the class has been unlocked, the character can freely change back anytime. That's nice, so you can reclass freely once you pass an exam. Sounds really broken, honestly, but I mean, this is sort of like the reclassing system from Shadow Dragon, except that you have to initially unlock the classes, which I'm fine with. Level won't go back to 1 either, good. I hated second seals from Awakening. Second seals, that's what they were called. Character starts in the commoner or noble class, depending on their origins, but these starting classes are the same stat-wise. Can just use some magic with no other highlights. Okay. Really? So there's 2 basic classes, commoner or noble. But these starting classes are the same stat-wise. Can just use some magic with no other highlights. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. The first class upgrades after level 5. Myrmidon Sword, Soldier Spear, Warrior, Axe and Bow, Monk Magic. Okay. Ranked skills, sword skill, spear skill, axe skill, bow skill, physics, black and dark magic, faith, white magic, flying, flower classes, heavy armor classes, horse riding, cavalry classes. Each character has good and bad ranks. So it seems to me like how this is gonna work is some guys will be better at certain things than others. So you'll have... It seems to me like, for example, let's say you got a guy, he's a commoner, but he's got an affinity for heavy armor and cavalry, for example. So he's better at those kind of things. Or maybe it's just easier for him to reclass into those things. He might not be better at fighting, per se. But maybe he's more likely to pass the cavalry exam. I hope there are gonna be variations in how good they are, because just being able to pass exams easier sounds really annoying. It would be much more fun, for example, if, like, Raphael, the new big guy, for example, he would have an affinity towards heavy armor, which makes him a better armor knight. But that would also sort of take away your choices, I think, which kind of would suck a little bit. But it's kind of like the villagers and Echoes, right? I mean, right, it's like the Echoes villagers. Like, some of them are just better at other classes. This is very interesting. I mean, it's not a whole lot of things here that we didn't already know, but it confirms a bunch of theories that we had. Turnwheel is back. Your father's gonna totally die. A little bit of information about the Tree Lords that we sort of already could have figured out on our own. I like the fact that they are probably going to bring back some Dragon Veiny mechanics. I really hope we get a lunatic difficulty. Yeah, I'll link the article in the chat. Give me a second. There you go. Not a big fan of being able to, like, fail your exam and not be able to reclass. That sounds more annoying, honestly, than anything else. Especially considering it sounds like it's going to be, like, a percentage chance. It doesn't seem like you'll have any control over it. It's just like a roll of the die, which sounds annoying. It's like, Like, oh, I really want an archer for this map. And it's like, failed archer exam, try again later. And it's like, oh, that sounds really boring, actually. CJ, I subscribed. Don't worry, Manx. I'm sure the Sunless Lunatic mod is a DLC download. Honestly, if they do, that would probably be a DLC I'd buy. I'm probably gonna buy the DLC anyway, because I want to review it, but yeah. I'm neutral towards this. There's some things I like, some other things I don't like. I like the return of Mila's Turnwheel for sure. The skill thing could be good, depending on how they implement it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to upload this to my channel now. Take like a 2 to 3 minute break, and then I'll start streaming. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be right back.